I'm Franziska Vogel, a postdoctoral researcher at the Institute of Atmospheric Sciences and Climate in Bologna.
Hi, my name is Giandomenico Pascia. I'm a researcher at the Italian National Agency for New Technology, Energy and Sustainable Economic Development.
I'm a PhD student and my research is carried out within the Itineris project.
Hi, my name is Francesca Malfatti. I am a professor of microbiology at the University of Trieste.
Hi, I'm Elena Peresani and I'm a research fellow within Malfatti's lab in the University of Trieste.
My research topic is focused around ice nucleating particles, which are aerosol particles that form ice crystals in the atmosphere. And they are of particular relevance for cloud formation because they change the radiative properties of clouds as well as their lifetime and precipitation formation. There are many different measurement techniques, and one of the last remaining challenges is their intercomparability. So the objective of our work was to understand the differences between our technique at ESAC at our institute and the reference technique of ACTRIS.
I applied to this call because I wanted to strengthen both sides of my research, the analytical and the operational.
This grant has allowed us to run experiments that are very difficult, technically speaking. Because if you can imagine that we can replicate the ocean by using a larger tank, a wave flume, it's very difficult to replicate the atmosphere.
During the 5 days of face-to-face lesson, we had theoretical and practical training on cloud radar and on the integrated retrieval using CloudNet. The course was very focused, and the continuous interaction with senior researchers provide us in a short time knowledge that is typically gained in months of direct work. Moreover, we started new professional collaboration that we want to use also in research activities outside of ACTRIS.
These two TNAs were extremely beneficial to my research. In Utrecht, I received an intensive hands-on training with high-resolution IRMS systems, opening a new possibility for future field campaign. In fact, this training proved immediately valuable because we recently completed a comparison campaign in Italy between our analyzer and their mobile IRMS system. In Spain, at El Arenocillo, I gained direct insight into the operational side of atmospheric monitoring.
Without this pilot access course, we will not be able to follow this very interesting training. The TNA scheme provides to be a very easy to use instrument, and the application managed by SAMU was very efficient.
My experience as a user was extremely positive. In fact, at IMAO in Utrecht, I found a perfect balance between the technical training, scientific exchange, and discussion that laid the foundation for future collaborations. While at El Arenocillo, I followed the daily routines of an ICOS station, and both experiences were not only beneficial, but they were transformative for my scientific development.
I accessed the AIDA facility at the Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, and there the Institute of Atmospheric Aerosol Research. This institute is also the ACTRIS Center for Cloud in situ Measurements. The analysis and interpretation is still ongoing. However, from the preliminary results, we see already a quite good comparability.
Thanks to the Itineris ACTRIS pilot access course, my colleague Virginia Ciardini and I prepared a transnational access process to attend a training course on Doppler cloud radar. We were at CIRTA Atmospheric Research Observatory at Palaiseau near Paris.
I chose IMAO because of internationally recognized expertise in isotope ratio mass spectrometry. And I chose El Arenusio because it hosts both ACTRIS and ICOS infrastructures, and it is one of a key reference site for atmospheric observation in Southern Europe. And together, these facilities offered technical depth and operational insight, shaping the next step of my research.
Chamber facility allow us to run experiments targeting the behavior, ecology, and gene expression of these marine microbes.
For this experiment, the bacteria were grown in their medium and then they were moved in sterilized and filtered seawater to be injected in the camera. They stayed in the simulator for 1 hour under different conditions, and then they were collected using a specific device that is called impinger.
MicroArgo project has allowed us to explore and pose questions for the first time about the behavior of marine bacteria. The result will help us understanding the possibility of antimicrobial resistant gene being transferred using the sea spray aerosol from the ocean into another environment.
In case there is a similar call, I would like to encourage everyone to put together their idea in a non-small project and try to receive some funding for it.
I suggest the use of transnational access to both early career and senior researchers who wish to gain a new skill or develop new research ideas.
To future users, don't hesitate to apply, because this opportunity will elevate your research and broaden your scientific perspective. And finally, my heartfelt thanks to the teams of IMAO and INTA in Spain, and thanks to the teams of Itineraries ACTRIS community for their valuable support.
We would like to thank the Chamber facility and the Paolo's practice team for this opportunity, and also the head office and the management unit of ACTRIS for the support that they gave us during this process.